Hi, Kevin Keep here with Rebuilding Generations. We're here on our Wednesday night organization time, and we're going to be working on a few projects today. So I'm going to walk you through and kind of tell you what's going to happen. Well, and then we're going to get a chance to show you what's going on. So we have our duster here. We're going to be working on it. We've got it finally on the road. We've been taking it to a couple car shows. We've realized we got a little bit of a tranny leak. So we're going to change some hosing out. One of the hoses needs to be a little bit longer. And so Joe will be on this project helping the kids along. All right, now we're in the shop here. This is the Mustang we've been working on for the past couple of months, actually about 6 months. We've got it primed. Neil has got this thing down. They're blocking it tonight. They're going to be finishing it. Kids are going to be working on the front end, getting everything sanded down. The hood's over here. We've got a little bit more work to do on the hood and get this all sanded down and ready to go. Our goal is to have this in paint on Tuesday and get it into the shop and get it going to paint, and we should take about a week to get that wrapped up. Got a few other projects we're working on before it gets into paint. So you can see they've done an amazing job on it. Neil from Neil's Rods and Customs here is doing a great job on it. Neil, we want to say thanks for everything you're doing. No problem. So he's taking a lot of time out doing some things. And then we got Jeremy. Jeremy, what are you going to be doing on the bumper with us today?
Just fitting the bumper to the body so the gaps are a little better here. We'll have the kids come in and finish that up, weld it up, clean it up, and then we'll grind the whole bumper down, get all the chrome off of it so we can get it bodywork and painted.
Awesome. The bumpers on the car are actually color matched to the car. We kind of like that look. We like to tighten things up, clean it up, and all that stuff. We've got a new front end for the car, so there won't be a front bumper on the car. And so we've got a few other things. We're going to be working on the Camaro that's on the auto twirler. We're going to be taking out the steering column and a few things on there. We're going to move this out, get the duster up on the rack, and so stay tuned and watch what we got going on tonight, and we appreciate it.
So we're here at Rebuilding Generations again, and today we are fixing our transmission coolant leak, as this hose here is leaking, so we're going to replace it.
Alright, hey, I'm Davies I'm here with my son Liam. We've been working on this Dodge Charger. The ignition system was having some issues, so it was pulled out, sent off to MSD. These guys did a great job of bench testing all of the ignition system, sent it back to us. We just reinstalled it, and hopefully it's going to fire up really well. But we appreciate these guys. It's pretty amazing. After 15 years, these components, they went back and checked it out. MSD did a great job. We really appreciate that. Because it's an angle. That's it. Yeah, see, it sits on this clip right here, right. And then on this side. Oh, okay. Yeah. Are they identical? Yeah, I guess they are. Let's try that again.
Hi, my name is Hector, and I'm here at RG on a Wednesday night, and right now I am sanding down the firewall and the engine part so we can do another coat of primer and then paint. So we're here right now, and we're making the piece for the bumper, and what we did was we cut a curved piece and for a spacing, so the larger space for it will actually fit against the car and it will fit better, so it's not such a big gap and it all just goes together smoothly. Okay, so now we're over here with the piece that we cut, and we're about to weld it in, but we've got to make sure the fitting is correct, and that it fits in there, and it fills the gap just right, and that the bend is right, so it'll fill this gap just enough, so there's not such a big gap here. I am hoping to like 4.
Oh, really? It's only fits.
Is that it? This is heavy.
We are wrapping the wire for the wiring harness, and we just attached this wire to the wire which runs into the spark discharge box.
So what we're doing right now is we're getting ready to tack this piece in that we've already put in, fit in, and we're all ready to go. And so once we do that, we're just going to take it off and weld the whole thing and grind it and fit it.
All right, we're at the end of the night here with Rebuilding Generations. We're going to walk through a lot of the things we got done here today. So the guys did a bunch of work here on the Mustang. Neil, why don't you walk us through a little bit what we got done, the sanding and things?
Sure. Tonight we started sanding the engine bay. We're getting ready for final paint. We did a little bit with some of the other oddball parts like the headlight buckets and whatnot, the underside of the trunk, the underside of the hood. So we're hoping to have this thing in paint next week.
That's awesome. Tuesday, right?
Tuesday.
Awesome. So Tuesday. So we've got Jeremy over here. Jeremy, you had a couple guys helping you out. So you had this little troublemaker here, Harm, with you. So Harm, why don't you explain to us what you guys were working on today?
So what we were working on was the bumper, and the spacing for it was a little bit off. So we had to cut and weld in a piece that we had to bend also. So it fit in and filled the gap just enough so it'll fit against the car.
So it gets that nice, tight, clean look on there?
Yep.
So good job. We appreciate it. So now you're going to cut this and shorten it too a little bit, right?
Yeah, so we'll finish this up, welding this up, we'll grind it down, clean it up, we'll strip all the rest of the chrome off of it, and then we'll go back and we'll tighten up a few small areas, and then it'll be ready for bodywork and paint.
Awesome. Good job, guys. Good job. Proud of you. So, all right. So, Ian, you're right here in line next. Why don't you give us a little heads up of what you were working on tonight, what we got accomplished?
A couple things we did is earlier, since we mini-tubbed the Mustang, it made the interior panels fit too close. So we've actually taken the stock interior, done a lot of fiberglass work to it. We've also taken the fold-down seat. We've shortened and narrowed it, and we had to make some trim pieces to go around the tunnel because we raised it up. That's all ready to go for upholstery. We're excited to have TMI do the upholstery on it.
Awesome. There was a little elf that was working on that today, right?
Little elf.
Yeah, we have an elf that works here Monday through Friday. So Ian's the elf. So Joe, what do we got going on? You were working on the Charger, right?
Well, I was working on the Charger with Davies. We did a great job. Hey, come on in,
Davey,
guys.
where you at? Come on, boys. Get in here. Come on. Don't be shy.
Is here. You may have seen the episode with MSD and how we sent in the MSD ignition for bench testing because we had a concern. They sent it back with a clean bill of health, and so we're in the process of putting it back in, cleaning up some of the harness stuff that we weren't real happy with that we discovered when we took it out. And these guys have done a great job of taking it back. We didn't make it all fancy. We tried to make it period, so we used the black tape and some shrink tape. So it's going to look awesome when it's all done. But really big thank you to MSD for doing that for us after 15 years.
Yeah, good job. So we appreciate that.
So thank you.
So then we've got Aaron's over here from Glass Hero. Right, Aaron?
Yes, sir.
So you worked on a couple of things for us tonight. You worked on the quarter windows of the Mustang.
Vent glass windows for the 65 Mustang. We broke those down, took all the rivets out, took all the screws out, and just got those prepped for powder coat and labeled, of course.
Dude, you had labeled.
Don't forget that. And right now we're just taking out the windshield and all the trim on this, getting it all labeled. Just one more thing closer to strip down.
One more thing on this, thank God for Auto Twiller and able to have this and get the car up here where we need it, can spin around. And then we got Brandon. Brandon, we appreciate everything you got going on. So tell me a little bit about what you were working on today with this thing.
Well, we were rerouting a transmission coolant line so it would not rub and thus leak.
So we'll come underneath here. We'll kind of take a look at what he was doing. Did you change oil on it for me too?
No, we're not quite done with it yet, but we will by the end of tonight.
So you can also see we've got an amazing MagnaFlow exhaust on this car. They did a great job shipping. They sent some stuff out to us. Jeremy at J&M Fabworks helped put it together for us and put it in. So we've got the tranny. We had Amco locally here actually sponsored us and rebuilt the transmission for us. So we're really excited about that. The car's only been on the road a couple of times. I actually personally had it out on the road with the kids for a car show last night. Had a great job. We noticed it had a leak, so we brought it in and we'll fix the fitting. And Brandon, you got it all ready to go for home tonight?
Just about.
Just about? Awesome. Well, that's it. That's a little bit about what we do here. As you can see, we had quite a few projects around. We worked on glass, we worked on transmissions, we worked on body work, we worked on fabrication of parts, and so that's about what our program is, guys. We're here teaching these kids and helping them learn about the industry. So stay tuned for next week and check out how far along we're getting along on this Mustang.